A new survey shows the majority of Americans view North Korea as the most immediate security threat to the United States.
Along the leafy paths of Montgomery College in Rockville, Maryland, she is indistinguishable from any other American college student. But the 26-year-old's astounding journey took her from the gulags of North Korea's brutal dictatorship and the very edge of starving to death to a new, unimaginable life in the United States.
America is the greatest country from the world.
Grace is a North Korean escapee who fled with her mother and sister. She is now one of 8 recipients of President George W. Bush Institute's North Korean Freedom Scholarship Program, an effort by the former president to encourage freedom and American values for those who fled the Hermit Kingdom. And Grace, now a U.S. citizen, is uncompromising on what she says should be the fate of North Korean dictator Kim Jong-un.
The North Korean regime should not exist in this world any longer. I will say the U.S. government use military force or any kind of force. We should stop the North Korean regime because the regime is killing those innocent people in the country. And child, babies, and moms and elders, they're dying without any hope.
She says tough talk is the only thing the regime understands.
I believe North Korean regime will not listen if we speak nicely. So I think it's time to take action to North Korean government because if we don't have any action, we only speak words and trying to give something to them and, give a candy to little crying kids. It can solve a moment, but it will not solve for long run.
She does not think a military strike, with its predictions of a possible catastrophic loss of life in South Korea and the region, is feasible.
I don't want drop the bomb or killing those innocent people.
But she hopes the U.S. and its allies can conduct covert actions that will lead to the toppling of the regime. Grace says her 2 younger brothers died of starvation, and her father died from being tortured while in police custody for sneaking a bag of rice from China. And she was always taught to bow before the portrait of the North Korean leader.
During New Year's Day, the government will give us little kids a gift bag, which is cookies and candies in a bag. And then we hold that bag in front of us and then bow to the portrait for 3 times. So that was the lecture I got from my grandmother. I have to bow to the leader's portrait and I have to thank to him whenever or whatever food I can eat.
While Grace is grateful for her path, she does not want those left behind to be forgotten.
All those people are dying there and they are suffering in North Korea. So please think about the children who are dying there without any hope. It's getting worse, but it never gets better.